It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Gerald Christian, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Arnold has a play. 1 out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Billy Hamilton.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Billy Hamilton is the second out of the opening frame.
Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Steven Cabrera will be on the mound for game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Digging in, Fred Wiggins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Pirates, the center fielder, Fred
Here it comes.
Wiggins.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Erstad is there to put it away for route number 1.
The second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Now in the box, Randy Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
2 balls and a strike to count. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Into the box now, Scott Gifford, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Hamilton will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Now at the plate, Roberto Clemente. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest, and the runner back in standing. First pitch on its way, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Hamilton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now, Darren Erstad. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Christian has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is fifth. The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Set to get his day started, Joey Votto. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Hit to short. On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping into the box, Johnny Bench comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Popped up. Wiggins is calling for it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Bart Wiggins comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
Cabrera playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So coming to the plate, Curtis Wiggins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Fouled away. Wiggins gets his lead at first, nobody out. On the ground to short, this could be 2. The second for 1 on the Votto, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Striding into the box, Trent Manning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's a pop-up now. Votto in foul ground, and that's the third out. Bucks go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Joe Morgan. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
It's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fouled off.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A swing and a ground ball to third, and the Reds have their first hit of the game.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Stepping in now, Russell Sterling, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
This is on the ground over to first. It's flagged down deep in the hole, and no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored.
So frustrating, Nero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
To the plate now, Steven Cabrera. One attempt is popped into foul ground. First and second here with nobody out. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. One there, on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batter, the shortstop.
Ready for another chance, Gene Segura. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. In his career, Segura carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A bullet to first base.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out. Ball that ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Two and two. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Clemente is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Reds strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Edward Arnold.
The catcher, Edward Arnold.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Sterling is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Gerald Christian. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swung on and chopped down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy on the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Fred Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 9, Darren Erstad.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Darren Erstad. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now a throw over and the runner back. And another throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Yet another check on first, and he'll get back in safely. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted in the air out to left field. Wiggins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So striding forward now, Joe Morgan. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch.
Oh, that's out.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
This team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Into the box, Russell Sterling, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate, Steven Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Reds lead this one 2-0. Bottom of the inning now. Now to the plate, Randy Wiggins. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and 1 strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Scott Gifford, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Throw over to first, and he's back easily. A 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Runner goes for second. Into center field, line drive base hit. Wiggins isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Stepping in now, Roberto Clemente. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Bart Wiggins.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 home.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position. but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around it.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 3-1. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in now, Curtis Wiggins. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Still only one out in the inning. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
No balls and a strike to count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Now batter.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. No one out with a runner at second. Right side. And he is in there.
Now batting. Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. And their runners at the corners now. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Darren Herstad, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Popped him up. Manning is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Home half of the 5th coming up. Reds out in front, 3-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
The catcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Arnold.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
The batter. The pitcher.
So now to the plate, Gerald Christian. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Fred Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drilled down the line. Comes set, and the 0-1. And another foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The batter, number 15. Second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0. Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corner.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now the 2-1. Driven deep. At the wall. It is gone. shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now 5-3.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The first
Into the box,
number 12,
Scott Gifford.
Scott
Yes, he pops the
Gifford.
first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Out to short for Segura. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The right fielder.
Well, it
number
certainly was a
21.
bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pirates have elected to challenge.
All right, we'll take
previous
one
play.
last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. At the plate now, Roberto Clemente, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the weight pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He'll try it again from first. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. And he misses ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Juan Nicasio takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
Bart Wiggins will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Gifford is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
In now, Curtis Wiggins, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. On to third, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hamilton is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Striding in, Edward Arnold. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In is Joey Votto now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
To the plate now, Johnny Bench. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Joe Morgan. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ripped down the line. Oh, a diving stop. He goes to first. Safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone.
Russell.
Hey, that's a heck of a play by the third baseman to get dirty right there. I can't tell you how hard it is or how far a throw it is, especially when you sell out and get dirty. To get up and throw the ball across the diamond, just didn't have enough time to get that one done.
Standing in now, Russell Sterling, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Heading out towards shallow right. Clemente will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Forrest Ross will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Forrest Ross.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1. Gene Segura would be next. And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Pirates 8 and the Reds 4. Joey Ramos enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 2, Joey.
Ready once again, Gerald Christian getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with.
The pitcher, Gerald Christian.
Angel Marcus is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. In there for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Fred Wiggins. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Ramos, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 1-1 the count. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Randy Wiggins will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch on its way, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard, and he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now back.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box, Scott Gifford, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The next 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time, and it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped up. Arenado moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back 3rd here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Henry Shinjo is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 95, Henry Shinjo.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy Hamilton.
In now, Billy Hamilton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's tarrying, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. He comes across to score, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really like it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Darren Erstad, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Pittsburgh leads this one 8-5. Chris Busby is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Chris Busby.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Roberto Clemente. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Clemente.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Bart Wiggins.
Now at the plate, Bart Wiggins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Sterling is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Coming to the plate now, Curtis Wiggins. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Trent Manning.
At the plate now, Trent Manning, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. That misses, 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Joey Votto will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Turned on down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
At the plate, Johnny Bench. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First delivery to him on the way.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Ready for another shot now, Joe Morgan. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Reds are down and ordered. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alex Vargas is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 7.
Marty Casson is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 3, Marty Casson.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one away. Christian Brummett will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Christian Brummett.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he lays off for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Vargas playing here in his age 26 season. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and a slider. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone.
Number 25.
Next for the Buccos, Fred Wiggins, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Larry Nolan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 56, Larry Nolan.
All set for the start of the inning. Now batting, Russell Sterling. He flew out in his last at-bat.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
So now to the plate, Marty Casson, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Now batting, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So digging in now, Gene Segura. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. One out and a runner on third. This is foul right side. Again, he sends it out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 0-2 pitch. Misses. That's ball one.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he fouls this one off. A man at third with one away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
The batter.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Stepping in now, Billy Hamilton, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Nolan Arenado, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. And he's in there safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Nolan Arenado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard to third. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Pittsburgh used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Gerald Christian earns his first win of the season. Steven Cabrera was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Larry Nolan records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the National League Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 8-6. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. Mike Zunino was on at the plate, blasting 2 long balls, leading the Brewers to a win over the Cubs 3-1. The San Diego Padres went deep 4 times as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-1. The Braves amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-5. Jordan Zimmerman tossed a dominating complete game shutout, leading Washington to a win against the Mets 4-0. The Phillies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 2-0. The Colorado Rockies combined for a 4-hitter as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 3-2. The Tampa Bay Rays put up 16 hits on the day as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 11-9. The Orioles finished off a 2-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-3. The Seattle Mariners completed a short 2-game sweep as they got the extra